Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce our keynote speaker, Wally Liaw. Wally and I have known for many, many years, and along with Charles Liang, co-founder of Supermicro. Supermicro has emerging into a very one of the leaders in the data center in many aspects. Like we see the AI, machine learning, even the 5G communication has been a tremendous growth for over the last almost 30 years. Yes, and I think we'd like to hear the story, especially recently, they are becoming one of the fast-growing and also emerging leader in the AI area. So that's my honor to introduce Wally. Let's have a warm welcome to our keynote speaker, Wally. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for CEO Wen's kind introduction. 北美台湾科技年会谢主席，英文处赖主委，台山翁总经理，各领域的科技与会人士，大家好。Dear Katie, Director General Lai, CEO Wen, and all the participants, good morning. I'm so honored to be here for the keynote. So let me introduce. I'm Wally Liaw, co-founder of Supermicro, Senior VP of Business Development. Yeah, today's topic is unveil the latest AI building block solutions and redefine performance at the edge computing. So I will do the company introduction, and my colleague Wally Liaw will do the product introduction. Yeah, so for the Supermicro, I will do a few minutes to introduce, and our products we call Go Serious solution for AI. Everyone knows ChatGPT introduced just now, machine learning, LLM and Metaverse, and also Supermicro offer the edge computing for AI inference training. So about Supermicro. Supermicro was founded in 1993. Three founders, Charles Liang, CEO and President, and Seda Liu and me. We are in San Jose, headquartered here. And we IPO at NASDAQ 2007. Symbol is SMCI. The company revenue last year, we ended at June 30th for our fiscal year. We reached 5.2 billion with 50% year-to-year growth. This year, end of June, we have 7.1 billion with 30% annual growth. And the coming 2024, end of June 2024, we expect targeted to be 10 billion. So we need everyone, if you can, help us to grow. And Supermicro, we have worldwide presence. We have more than 6 million square feet facility to help all the industries. We are here for sure. San Jose, we have 13 buildings. In Taiwan, we have 5 buildings plus a company office. And in the Netherlands, we have 3 buildings there, okay? And also we are building our Malaysia 100-acre factory there. So we will be ready in Q2 next year. This is our facility, and we have worldwide more than 5,000 employees. And the most important thing, we have more than 50% are technical and R&D. So Supermicro enabling the total IT solutions. So that means for the data center, for the your server funds, we ship the total solution, and that means a higher value to our customers. For example, we have great scale plug and play. That means industry called L10, L11, or L12 with our optimized building block architecture solutions. So once the customer receives the rack from Supermicro, there are only two cables they need to connect. One is a power cable, one is internet communication cable. So it's trouble-free for you. So this is our most optimized IT solution we are doing now. So with this, we have all the new products from Intel CPU, AMD CPU, and everyone know AI from Nvidia. So let me tell you the detail also. So for our corporate expansions, as you know, San Jose is our headquarters. We have our green computing park. I will explain what mean green later, next slide. So with this green in San Jose, in Taiwan, and the coming Malaysia factories, and more. So we can ship to worldwide 4,000 racks per month to service the AI data center environment. So what called green computer for the planet? Because we only have one Earth, our Mother Earth. We need to keep our Mother Earth more green, more healthy, without such much air pollution. So Supermicro improves the industrial PUE. The PUE is the power usage. Like we say, target 1.05. What do you mean 1.05? Means only 5% is for non-IT related. If you have the experience, if you went into the data center, the first thing you feel is very cold. That's air condition. So computer need the air condition to cool it down. That almost take 30%, 40%, or even 50% of your expense for the air condition. So that is a waste your energy to create the heat, carbon. Okay. Supermicro, we have the solution, no air condition. We call free air cooling. And this proof in San Jose, Santa Clara area. As you know, Intel have big facility in Santa Clara, and their EDA data centers use more than 600,000 nodes of Supermicro SuperBlade solutions. And for those solutions, they don't use air conditioning. In that case, the PU can be 1.06. That means 6% only for the non-IT. So Intel here, they are more than welcome. If you like to build this kind of data center, Intel for sure more than willing to share with you and come out the solution with you and save all the analysts. And another one, we have the cooling is computer in the F500. That means preferred network. They are number one and use a Supermicro solution. So we also offer the liquid cooling, submerged cooling that can be up to 1.05, only 5%. So don't think 1% is very easy. Let's take a lot of effort from our engineers, design, thermal, everything. So with this only one or two to show you the success story, we calculate if you use Supermicro server, Supermicro racks, that will save you up to 10 billion of your expense. And if you convert to the trees, because the trees will take over the carbon. Okay, so that's equal. You can plant virtually 8 billion trees. That's more than trees in Taiwan, or in double or triple trees in Taiwan also. And if you don't have the idea, that's equal to remove 30 fossil power plants. We don't need so many because the server, fully air, liquid cooling, that have the expense to be reduced. So we call green computing from Supermicro can be free and with big bonus because we return to the our Mother Earth. And right now everyone know AI. AI is so hot. And I'd like to share a little bit idea. The partnership of Supermicro and Nvidia. This June compute test in Taipei, Jensen Huang, Nvidia CEO, make a big wave to Taiwan. Everyone knows that it's a big wave for the AI. And Supermicro CEO Charles Liang has keynote with Jensen. They are sharing all the benefit, all the solutions for AI from Nvidia and from Supermicro. And I just show you one picture. That is back to 17 years ago, 2006. We already QBR with Nvidia. And in the middle is Jensen Huang. On the right-hand side is Charles Liang. And we together discussing about the development of GPU. And later, Jensen, interviewed by the media, they will say how we have we work together with Nvidia for more than 20 years. One example on the right-hand side is in 2006, 2007 timeframe, Nvidia GPU is just an add-on car. So they need one box to host the add-on car. And Supermicro, 1U, the compute. So between 1U and GPU, you need 2 cables to connect together. And this is the design idea by that time. So people may say 2 cables only is not a big sense. But one will be okay if you have 200 or thousands server and GPU together. You can imagine so many cables together. So Charles and our RD group come out the idea. How about merging the GPU to 1U? But that is space, thermal, all kinds of solutions you need to conquer. So finally we come out 2 GPU in 1U. So we have a big press release with Nvidia at the compute test by the time. So we are the very, very first one come out this design. So I will show you the video, only 40 seconds, not too long, okay? How Jensen, Nvidia CEO, say, by that time, no one believes in GPU computing technology. Only Charles, Supermicro CEO, have Nvidia to build the world's first AI GPU. So this is media from Taiwan. So we will be English and Chinese, okay? Yeah.
First server he built with Nvidia was a supercomputer, and at the time nobody believed in accelerated computing, but Charles did, and so I'm very grateful for his friendship and support over the years.
两人一路走来，合作超过20年，不止黄仁勋成为兆元男，梁建后的身价也水涨船高。受惠 AI 浪潮来袭，美超微今年至今股价累计大涨约167%。美超微看望 AI 需求庞大，将带动辉达 H100伺服器出货提升，有望带动美超微今年营收上看200亿美元。三立新闻林淑贤、李文科 SNG。
Okay. Thank you. So the next one is the new products from Nvidia. So Nvidia designed their own CPU they call Grace. And GPU for sure everyone knows is the H100 they call Hopper. So we are the only very first server solution who designed together with Nvidia. So this is also only 50-second video at Nvidia Computex Taipei, their CEO keynote speak. So let me show you a little bit.
Here in Taiwan, let me show you one of them. This is from Supermicro. Get my exercise in today. I am the sound effect. Okay. All right, so this is a Supermicro server. You got BlueFlu 3, you got the CX7, you got the Grace Hopper. Okay, but there are so many systems. There are so many systems. So this is Grace Hopper, this is Supermicro. There's so many systems. Let me show you some of them. And all of our partners, I'm so grateful. You're working on Grace, Grace Hopper, L40s, L4s, BlueField 3s, just about every single processor that we're building are configured into these servers of all different types. And so this is Supermicro. This is
Okay, so this is a very short history for Supermicro and the coming on Supermicro Go series products will be presented by Wally Liaw. And hopefully we can work or we can promote together to get this huge AI wave, huge market. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. 谢谢 Wally. I think this is a very great beginning session to talk about all the AI and data science in the previous panel discussion. They help us to understand about the data behind through the AI, and then also the concept and opportunities. And these two videos, Wally just shared with all of you, covering the history, the deep partnership with Nvidia, and also the latest innovations, and how to help the industry drive faster for the innovations. As an audience here, I believe most of you have a different perspective, including using apps, be a startup perspective to drive the AI. But you could be also the investor want to know how to purchase the right hardwares. So there are many different angles to look at this part. And as one of the leading company offering the solution to the industry, we would like to lay out certain of the features behind why we have to do this way for you. Before we start, I think there are a few messages we can align together. First of all, you need to understand the AI, it's a very powerful machine itself, can drive lots of solutions. But have you ever thought about that? One machine itself, fully loaded for all the GPUs, how much does it cost? And it's actually multiple $100,000 per systems. Some of you, if you are the fan of the cars, I don't have that cars, but if you check the 2023 Lamborghini new cars, it's like the $200,000 to $300,000 for a car. We are talking about a product like that. And then that was because of this, a powerful machine costs a lot. So people carefully select what's the right business model to generate revenues, and also how to make sure the user will get benefit of that. I think one of the sessions Nina mentioned about to all of you, operators, they're offering the service to you. Sometimes you probably don't know you're talking to real person or the machines. And during the chapter box, they also will remind you, you are talking to the robot. And all of this computing behind require a GPU. So there will be 3 products covering how it looks like. And also I will highlight certain features, what's the difference, and how we help the industry. Before we enter this segment here, you can recognize there are many racks here. And this rack is what Wally mentioned to all of you. In the data centers, lots of the density is the key to make sure all the computing power can be aggregated together in the past. But computing power in the past, most of them are centric, focused on the CPU, networking. However, GPU played a more and more important right now. We offering the possibility lending all kind of the GPU format. And those knowledge like the grasshopper and also other H100, those GPUs require the very solid thermal solutions, including the liquid cooling to combine them all together. You can recognize this machine have different form factors. For some of you who are not familiar with the data center, it's just starting from a unit we call U. 1U, 2U, and total 42U rack you can calculate. You're only allowed to put 42 units. But in this 42U unit space, you can maximize the GPU become important factors. So you can recognize that density-wise, we can up to the AU per machines, or you can provide in the 5U. In this space here, I think you can start to think about what kind of machines are driving behind for the ChatGPT, AI, machine learning, large language modelings. You need to have the machine like this and look like a very, very powerful supercomputer. Itself is really like a supercomputer because on the top, you have all kind of a high density. They call the XGX GPU. So that means this GPU will be on board, on the tray, like you can recognize here. And on the bottom part, you have a computing platforms altogether. Running on behind this here, you also need to have a high-end switch to drive the data. And because of this, you can imagine those machine running behind for the ChatGPT look like this into the rack. Not everybody offering the ChatGPT only, because lots of the enterprise customers, they're also doing other services for their innovations on the R&D side, and also renderings, and provide the contents to all the users. So we also recognize this opportunity from the industries. We're coming back with another lower form factors and also try to reduce a little bit cost for them and give them flexibility. Because in these high density solutions, you require either 4 or 8 fully loaded. What if you need 1 to 4, up to 8 different configuration? How to manage that? So we have that solution as well. This pictures for you to easily understanding about the configurations. We open the top cover this time. So you can recognize if you start to count. So all the card on top of that, that's a double width card. It's up to 10 units. And what's the message to you is each card is L40S. And those cards, they are able to drive the GPU power like the previous one, but they allow you to configure. So that means the cost will go lower and the workload become related. So you don't have to purchase everything at one time. Depends on your business model, depends on your workload requirement. And also you recognize Supermicro offering the AI building blocks. We actually not force you to buy one chipset technology. We actually offering different options, including Intel and AMD, and the GPU as well, Nvidia and plus the others. So this make your business model become very flexible and doesn't let you occupy into one technology only. There's a go lower and lower. After the AI and the metaverse concepts, there are also certain kind of new business model for the 3D rendering. Most of you are aware of that. Lots of the augmented realities require lots of computing powers. I think one of the panel discussion mentioned about those devices, the goggle, AR, VR, whatever you're using right now, there was intelligence at that goggle already. But how to make you real, have the experience into your environment, make it become an immersive application, you need to have both. Have the data training in the data center, has a data center close to the network you are using through the operators. So there's another level to go lower, to get it closer, make you feel really real, interact with those environments you are driving. And the GPU in the data center for machine training, but this computing GPU getting closer to your side, you can see machine getting smaller. And then this is also the reason why we continue to offer the possibilities for you. I think this is about the first sessions of all the GPU technology from the data center perspective and help you to understand, okay, finalize, you realized all the GPU behind to you, it's no longer just a machine itself. It's actually have to connect to the very high network and also the very high cost in the data center to drive all the topic they just present to you, ChatGPT, AI, machine learning, and also large language modelings. After this session here, Supermicro also want to drive the sessions to the edge AI. We no longer just satisfy the data center growth. We also recognize edge AI become a booming trend. So the next few slides will be a chance for you to explore what we are doing and contribute to the industry. First of all, you recognize this side here, data center in the cloud, have a high densities. And then moving from the data center clouds to the edge, you require certain infrastructures before touch the edge device. So there will be the central office, other network connectivities. We all have that already at the field. And recognize this challenge at the field, edge computing require different type of form factors. We will also share that with you, how it looks like, how to help the edge AI possible. And then you also recognize this possibility is it's not limited to one application. We highlight certain vertical market here. They all need a different level of the AI support, including telecom, retail, smart healthcare, smart city, and others. And some of them have the business model require the machine learning analysis. They will go by previous Go series in their data center, try to generate more data crunching and automatic service to help you find out the answer quickly, including the pharmaceutical industry. For those COVID vaccine things innovations, those things need lots of AI GPU power in the data center. But what about those industries? They want to quickly deliver a service to the end users. And those are the edge AI related topics. Because of this, we have a few cases want to share with you what we are doing and contribute to the industry. Well, first of all, you can recognize I'm not giving you a rack mount system anymore. And you can recognize there was a box, the AI box. And this AI box gives you many different possibilities. Some of you probably aware of what it looks like. It could be the small modules and able to drive certain small light workload. But when you want to do the inferencing, you have the choices from Nvidia series like the L4. And those card itself was a low profile. And also you can recognize, we also put the full length card. It was like the A100 or L40S we presented before. Why I have to connect these two dots for you? In a data center, you don't need to worry because you have air conditioning. You also have enough space to maximize the capacity and density. At the edge is totally different story. You don't have a rack anymore. So those machines, you gotta be mounted in a different way. The box you saw is actually mounted to the wall. So you can imagine your server no longer on the table in the rack, it's actually on the wall. Carry on the GPU power to drive the innovations. And also you can recognize going to the different industry, retail, factories, and those areas will require lots of the different mounting options at the field. Those are the segments we help the industry in the intelligent retail or industry 4.0. There's one requirement they want to do it faster for the behavior analysis, including like the people traffic response to the retail layout things. In the industry 4.0, they require the worker safeties to avoid people get hurt by the robotics arms. So those intelligence no longer have the people watch them around. It's an unmanned area. So you need to have the power of the GPU. For the smart places, we have the product able to do the outdoor edge computing with the AI. This machine is still mounted to the wall for smart cities. We have a project in Mexico City. It's able to detect the gunshot sound, face recognitions, and help the police station to protect the citizens. And those require the inferencing power at the edge to do the job instead of the cloud computing in the data center. You also recognize there was the energy sectors we are helping right now. There was some solution able to detect the wildfire before they get worse. So there was a 24/7 smart camera look at the world with the edge AI combining together. So camera do their job, but there is a machine help them to provide intelligence like a brain. Combining together, it's not a robot, but it's a concept of the virtual services at the field for the edge AI. Last one, telco. We have many investment in the telco business for people do the automation services to all the mobile network you are using right now. One of them is the Open RAN. And also the private 5G network allow you to deploy the solution in the specific places like the stadiums like right now here. And also could be the special private event to drive these things. This kind of a concept all require the edge AI to make the service faster and reliable and with intelligence services behind. My last slide here. I think we want to echo again about Wally and Charles bring the mission and value to the industries. We believe at this data center architectures, all the way through the 5G AI age, we are able to provide the sustainabilities to the world for our Earth. So because to making this mission possible, all the green computing we are innovating right now will bring the huge values back to the everybody invest here. And I hope this presentation will give you the best chance to know more about Supermicro. We got a booth outside, and please feel free to reach us. We can give you more updates. That'll be the presentation today. Thank you.